Okay, we are now to the second tub of Star Wars, and it's all full of the comic 2-packs. I wanted to make a mention, though. I had to pause and go through the video that I did of the previous tub, and just how fast I went through it. I really didn't talk about every character, obviously, and go through details, and and it had me for a moment, and it was just like, why? And is it because Star Wars was kind of before my time, but I still like Star Wars? But I was really thinking, like, it was just so much of this Star Wars, Power of the Force 2, Jedi, Attack of the Clones, I've seen just swaths and swaths of it like this, just tubs and tubs on discount. I just lost this pizzazz for most of it, even though some of it's really nice. It became mentally like just common dirt things. And that's why I kind of felt that way and just kind of passed over more than I should have. But yeah, it was just kind of a pause there, and like, it should have been a better video, but it's just how I view them right now. And it's just, maybe sit back, relax, and maybe play with some loose ones. I have a decent loose collection downstairs of them, but there's this point where it was just like, I didn't care. And that's the point of trying to get rid of some of this stuff. So I thought that was really fascinating. Sorry for the long 1-minute intro. You probably lost like half of you guys. We are off to Captain Typho, because we all love Captain Typho. And think about that. They had for every package, art rendering for every character, including Captain Typho for the Legacy Collection. Did not like this series because it's just, again, like the artwork's here, but the card looks still kind of bland. Oh, yes, it's a Trooper helmet. I get it. But still. The Droid Factory, though, that was a very great idea on their part. That was solid. They knocked it out of the ballpark, to use that phrase 2,000 billion times already. Let it go. What do we got here? Utapapu, pupatapapu, Chato Trooper. Nobody cares. Here it is again. I mean, was it like a carded blister pack and I just somehow messed up? I don't know. I don't think it's a real proof card. Probably a promo giveaway proof card. You know how that is. That Hasbro give those away at their booths. Still very cool. I remember this one was much tougher. Yeah, Target exclusive. Man, he was difficult too. I remember like one or two would show up. Maybe once in a while you get there lucky. Like a whole pile of them would be there, and then you lose interest, because sometimes that's how these exclusives were. You would just see one or two and everyone's excited, and then you would go back, or maybe at times there'd be a whole end cap full of them, and it's like, well, that's not super excited, but it was at least a nice looking figure. But it falls into the category of let it go. Here's Commander Fox. That probably should have some strong value to it a little bit. It's in a case too, and it's high quality value when it's in a plastic case. Hey, we got a Galoob. Yeah, bought that in Japan for a Hyaku Rokjuen. So this might be a little more uncommon. This is towards the end. This is literally the last pack. So this might have some little bit of value, $20-25. People do want Micro Machines, and these last ones might have a little bit more paint deco different. So the battle damage there. But we'll see. Oh, I do like my Bespin Guard. So I do collect movie props, but when I say that, just take it with a giant grain of salt, because I find movie props to be like, you really have to have a complete passion, which they just ruined the intro for this video, of what you're buying for props. Like, you can't just say, oh, that's neat, I'll buy that, I'll buy this, and then before you know, you have a whole pile of just crud, hence the toy problem we have here too. So I don't buy much props. I can probably count in my hands how many props I have. But I will say the Bespin Guards are pretty damn dapper. The outfits, I think 13 jackets were found, not complete ones, just, uniforms, just the jackets. And they still only run, I mean, again, not being rude, 10 to 15K, which compared to a lot of our Star Wars stuff out there now is pretty damn cheap, especially for a full tunic. And it's iconic to us who love Star Wars to a very good degree, because we see that and we just know exactly it's a Bespin Guard, the gold trim and everything else. I do have a little affinity to Cloud City Bespin Guard. I like that whole atmosphere of The Empire Strikes Back. That being said, figure-wise, I mean, I could let him go. He might have a little bit stronger value, these Legacy Collection with the Build-A-Figure pieces. That's actually pretty cool, man. I'm going to give you that one. That'll probably end up being a keeper. Again, I like the droids a lot. I would rather just have the droids. Again, back to what I'm saying, just back to loose figures. I'm fine with that. So an Ahsoka Tano has made its arrival. I mean, I knew these would be a little bit collectible, as in valued, but I don't think she's crazy dollars. This is just the random outfit versus the basic outfit. This might be about 25, 30. Let that go. We're getting there. Oh my God, what do I have? A little sticky down there. I don't know why. Hello, Baru. How are you? How are you doing, Aunt Baru? Most of the figures I looked up from the last box we did, previous video, they were like $5 each. I was dead on. I don't know if the Legacy collection will turn out to be. I think those would be more. But mostly Attack of the Clones, everybody else, it was like people just pushing these crazy prices on eBay, 30, 40. And then you look at like, buy it now, free shipping, $12. And those are the ones that are selling. And as I was mentioning, there are loose ones for like, buy it now, $8.50, $10 with $3 shipping. People are buying those. So crazy. We have the, there you go. That's going to be a little more uncommon. That comic 2-pack, no idea on the value of this. This one I think was a Comic-Con exclusive, which is going to make this a lot more common actually than the final series 2-packs. And this will probably be like $50. I did like the Evolution set. So let's hit our 2-packs finally. Yes, Darth Kryat and Seagull. I like the red chrome on that. He just looks like, let's say Kung Pao. Kung Lao. No. Mortal Kombat, the Emperor. And is this final? No, this is not final. So this is probably like a $50 to $100 one. You see, some of these are less than I thought they were going to be, which is kind of like, I just have loose ones. They do look great carded. They, that comic, that was solid. So if I remember correctly, a lot of these ended up from the previous video at Target, Toys R Us. And then as they were getting more harder to sell, I guess, by Hasbro, the final waves were being sold through like distributors, Entertainment Earth, and so forth. And that final wave series are like $300 to $500 each, which I did not get the best one of that. But these are still, pretty cool. But gotta go, man. So we got Luke Skywalker, Dina Shan, which I think is from the previous, same series. Probably only going to be about 7,500. This is probably that borderline. You can order them from Entertainment Earth, but they weren't rare. That is a big dude. So this one will probably just be better because there's that dude right there. Same series. So what happened was I wasn't actively collecting these 2-packs, let alone like at this time a lot of the Legacy, as you guys can see. But a person I was with was always buying these, and I was going to Comic-Con with them. So I would kind of also be aware of these things. So when they approached a dealer who had just picked up the whole case, which is exactly what happened for the final wave, I would just say, you know what, I'll take what remains of one of each because, it's just, how rare they are from the discussion that they're having. So I got one of each of the final series, I believe, which we're hoping right here. But the best figure 2-pack was short packed, one per case. And he got that. And that one's the most expensive, hence why short packed. Truss and Foam. She looks creepy as hell without that nose. I'm just going to say it. I think this is one of the final packs. If I'm correct, it's been so long. This is not one of the popular ones. I think it's this one that's the best one. I can be way off. But this is the final wave, I believe, that Entertainment Earth was selling. And you had to get on that ball to get on that ball. At least that's one. That's cool. Lumia. This one's an earlier pack, so it's not big money. Probably about $50. I think I have a couple of those guys loose. There we go, the hologram. So that's from the final set. I think I paid about $25 each at the time. But as I said, I have to let these go. These are probably like $250, $300. I think these have gone down in value a bit. But it's just because Star Wars, the current atmosphere of Star Wars, people letting go of collections, circulating collections. And thank you, we rounded it out with the Clone Trooper 2-pack, which did confirm, of course, it was this set that was the most... Well, actually, I didn't get this one either. Shows how much I know, guys. But these will be great to let go because they're wonderful, but they're not for me. And I think all the amazing stuff I'm going to pick up when I get that money and buy something else. Oh, they're so adorable. These tiny little box. I like the droids. Damn, he looks so damn pissed off in that. Holy crap, he is angry. He's like, don't you dare build that droid. Don't you dare build that droid. Jesus. Why are you so angry, Anakin? So these were very nicely done. Excellent package design. These are going to be a little bit better now. These were just that would slide out. And that's why I picked these up, because they just displayed beautifully. I have no idea the value. These could be like 75 to 100 bucks each for all I know. Let clearance Kmart. Oh my God, I was in a Kmart? I must have blocked out of my memory. Ted Num. That's just childish. Ted Num. Not Neum Num. Super sweet. I would probably hazard the Sith Legacy set is like fucking gold.
Datsun offers Black Gold. The 10th anniversary Datsun 280CX. Very few will possess its limited number. So
Black Gold. If you know what that commercial is, then I give you a silent applause. But yeah, Kmart, look at $21 under clearance. Just shows how they were just not even the best at clearancing out items. It was just stagnant. You can feel the dead atmosphere at times when you walked into those Kmarts, even at this time frame. How many of those Kmarts are left now? The world may never know. So excellent. That was what we were hoping for, people. We found the multi-packs. I'm going to have to let them go, and we're going to make a lot of room out of this tub because I'm not going to literally keep anything out of that tub. So finally, we got 100% break of an empty tub. Excellent.